Hi, I'm Madison Mary and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new reading vlog for you. So today's reading vlog is going to be focused on smutty novellas. I have a lot that I've accumulated on my Kindle, and so I decided it would kind of be a fun way to go through them if I vlogged my experience. I don't know how many I'm going to read for this video, but I do want to read at least a couple. So I'm going to grab my Kindle and we are going to choose the first book together. So like I said, I have a lot on here and they tend to be around 100 to 200 pages long each. So, I know. I'm gonna start with Goode by Rilzy Adams. I bought this one because everyone was talking about it. Gosh, I think it was during the last smutathon. And so I really want to read it. So it is 131 pages long. It says the typical time to read this is 2 hours. So we'll see. I'm going to read this one tonight. So it says it's about a erotic writer and her readers are fed up that her romances in her erotica are not that steamy anymore, and so I think she ends up practicing with her best friend, and that's what it's about, I think. I don't know. I will let you guys know what I think of it. I'm excited. Bye! Hey, so it's actually been a while. I got halfway and then played on TikTok, but I am halfway through it, so I guess that's like, how many pages I say it was? Okay, it's like 130, I'm like 60 pages in, and it's steamy, like very steamy. The only thing I don't love is, I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm trying to think. I don't like when a lady's sex parts are referred to as a cat, and I just like, it's fine if it's the guy says it like every once in a while, but when it is like consistently referred to within like a single paragraph, it's just not my favorite way to refer to it. I think that there are other ways you can refer to your, I'm pretty sure you can't, like, how much can I say without getting demonetized on this platform? Like, can I say vagina? Like, I feel like you never even, that's one of my things I want to quickly mention. Throughout all the ones I read, I wonder if they will ever refer to a lady's, sex organ as a vagina. That never happens. But yeah, it's very steamy. Rilzy Adams is a black author, so our two main characters in this are black as well. But yeah, I was correct. This is about a woman who is 31 years old. She is an erotica writer. A year and a half ago, she caught her boyfriend / fiance of 7 years cheating on her. And so she's been celibate ever since. Not out of choice, but just because she was completely turned off with men. And so her writing has really struggled from that. And so one of her friends was like, well, just ask your best friend, like, you two have known each other since you were in the womb, like, like sex is gonna ruin it. And so she ends up proposing it to him, and, at first they're like, oh, why would we do this? And then they kind of start, and then it gets all steamy and spicy, and it's like, are we actually catching feelings? So that's what it's about. I definitely like it so far, and I'll let you guys know how the last half of it goes, and if it's like a 5-star steamy or like a 4-star steamy. But yes, I'll catch you guys up later. Goodbye. Okay, I finished it. I finished it a little bit later than I'd planned, just because after dinner I ended up watching Great British Bake Off with my dad for a while. So oopsies. I did actually really enjoy it, so I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really great. I do highly recommend it. I do know that for a novella that's like, it's a bit pricey. I feel like I paid maybe $3 to $4 for it, which like, that's not a lot of money, but it's just the fact that it is a novella. So I have purchased cheaper ones before. This is on the higher end of novella prices. I would definitely check out more of Rilzy's work in the future, because I do like the way that she writes. And yeah, so that's a one down, going good. I was just going through my Kindle and I found 3 other novellas that I have on there. So the one that I'm going to read next is actually really, really short. So This one's only, I'm reaching for it. This one's only 63 pages. And it's called Lust. Lust by Hildred Billings. That's the book. But yeah, 63 pages. I'm not gonna read it now. It's only 1 in the morning, but I'm really tired. So I'm gonna go to bed. Catch you guys up tomorrow because I will keep reading. And yeah, okay, bye. Hey, so it is the next night and I just wanted to give you guys an update. So I did start Lust and I got 36% of the way through it before I realized that it wasn't a smutty book. It was actually quite a depressing book and I really wasn't that into it. It has to do with like the 7 deadly sins and trying to rescue this girl who was about to kill herself, and a book that was labeled Lust really threw me off. So DNF'd that at 36%, but I did start and finish Naughty Boss by Whitney G, and this is about a guy who is the CEO of his own publishing house and he has never been able to keep his executive assistant for like more than a couple of weeks because he's just like such a hard ass. And then we have Maya, who is, you know, brought in and she is awesome. She lasts for an entire year, but she really wants to quit because he just doesn't appreciate her. And then she is always sending emails to her best friend, like complaining, and then she accidentally sends one to him instead, and that's kind of what this is about. I did like it. I only gave it 3 out of 5 stars. The steaminess wasn't anywhere near as hot as Go Deep by Rilzy was. I think that I just really appreciated the connection that was also in that book more, so this one just didn't live up to it as much. It was fun. It was a quick and easy read. I liked kind of the sexual like tension between the two of them, and I liked kind of the frustration that they had, but I just feel like it could have been executed more. Even though, you know, it is a novella, like it's under 200 pages, I still think that there could have been more build up because, I don't know, I think that Go Deep was just so amazing that I'm gonna be a little bit more critical of what I read next. Like I would definitely say we have Go Deep and then Naughty Boss and then, you know, like Lust is over here. But now I'm going to read The Invitation by Nikki Sloane. It is 177 pages. And then I'll probably read one more after this one to kind of make it like an equal 4-book spread for this little itty bitty baby vlog of like smutty novellas. So I will let you guys know what I think. Hi, so it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm really tired. And I really like this book, like a lot, but I can't physically like sit here and keep reading it. I'm so tired. I'm really savoring this book. It just has so many themes that I absolutely adore. So we're following Marist Northcote, and her family is pretty prestigious. She has an older sister named Emily, and they're 15 months apart. Emily is like the prized possession. She's like the perfect beautiful girl. She's the outgoing one, and Marist is more of the lesser known daughter. She has bright green hair. Well, it's more like a dark green, like an emerald green. It's called emerald green. And, you know, she goes to the parties because, you know, Emily, it'd be weird if, you know, just Emily went, like the both of them have to go together. It's modern set, but it's in Boston where there are these very prestigious families. Emily has been engaged to Royce Hale since they were basically born, and Royce Hale comes from the Hale family, who are the wealthiest of the wealthiest. They own the 8th largest bank in the world. And what ends up happening is Emily ends up getting pregnant, and so Marist ends up being forced to marry Royce instead, so she's now his fiance. The only thing is that she has to meet the standards of the board, and she has to actually be accepted by the board of directors for the bank in order for the deal to go through, because if she fails, then her family gets completely screwed over and their name will be ruined. So there's a lot of pressure to do this. The only thing is that her and Royce kind of have a little bit of a steamy sexual tension from a year ago when they had some escapades, touchiness. So I really love it. It's a lot of fun. I will admit that like it does take the typical route of she's not like other girls. But the one thing I will mention is that even though Marist is, you know, not like everyone else, and she's kind of the nobody daughter, she does like feminine things and she does like looking pretty. She just says that she's never really seen the point because she's never really matched up to Emily, and so that's just always been her thing. But I'm really enjoying it. It's really great, and we've had a couple of steamy scenes, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye bye. Okay, so I did just finish the initiation, and okay. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. I loved it. I really, really did. But there is literally one scene that dropped this book from being a 5 to a 4 stars. And that's because it made me really, really uncomfortable. You know how there are some romance erotica writers that tend to, you know, push the limits and push the line. Like Penelope Douglas, she writes a lot of taboo romances, and I think that if you're not someone who is comfortable with questionable sexual situations, I wouldn't recommend this book, because there is a scene that is sexually uncomfortable. It's a spoiler to say what it is, but it's also like, I've never read anything like it before, and it definitely was not my sexual cup of tea, and so that was sad. I mean, it's not sad that wasn't my cup of tea, but like, I don't want that to be my cup of tea. I can't right now. I don't even know how to like properly explain any of this. But yeah, I guess if you don't like kind of manipulative sexual situations, like every time sexual things happen in this book, it is consensual. But there are some aspects of reluctance, where like she accepts to do something, but it's because to not do it, she would end up losing out on something else. So it's not like she really, really wants to, but she's doing it anyway, kind of. And then there's a situation that I talked to you guys about. I'm definitely really intrigued and will continue on with the series, but it's definitely my first time delving into this realm of romances that tend to take on a darker and more taboo stance. I do love our main character. Marist is freaking amazing and I love her every way possible. But yeah, there are just some aspects of this that have me, there's literally one aspect that has me like, oh, I don't love that. So yeah, that's the main thing that I want to talk to you guys about. And then I'm going to read my last book tomorrow. It is a novella. I just bought it today. It was only 99 cents because I was looking for one to read. It is called Captured by Goode, and I got it because I found the second book in the series. It like randomly popped up in my Amazon recommended, and I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. But then I realized it was the second book, and like, I don't think you have to read them in order, but I'm someone who does still like to. So this book follows a girl who is a PI, and she is like stalking this guy as part of her PI thing, and the guy realizes that she's stalking him and then decides to stalk her back, and that's all I know. So I'm excited to see how this goes. It's definitely like a little bit different because I haven't really read one of these like spy-ish ones, and I think it's gonna be super fun. But yeah, that's my update on this book. I really did enjoy it, but it was just like had a little dash of, ooh, okay, that's that. So yes, okay, catch you guys up later. Goodbye. Hi, so I'm here to end out this vlog because it's been going on for way too long. I got really sick last week. I mentioned this in my oh wow, I'm really shiny, in my TBR video that I just filmed. But yeah, I was literally death, and I still am feeling really crap, but Mia, I'm filming. I finally read that last book. It was 103 pages, captured by Goode, and it sucked. It was literally awful. I hated it. I gave it 1 star because I didn't read the whole thing, and it wasn't my cup of tea. And I spent 99 cents on it. So it's about a girl who doesn't seem to be able to hold down any jobs, and she finally, you know, decides to do a job as a PI. It's one of her like numerous jobs that she's decided to try out. And this lady hires her to watch this guy who is this like real estate mogul. And this guy actually, he's fully aware that she is stalking him, that she is the PI following him because she sucks. And then they end up having like a chance meeting that he initiates and invites her to come work in his office, and it's that as a romance. Except for the fact that it's literally awful. He is completely obsessed with her and she's completely obsessed with him, and they're like really like infatuated with one another, and they haven't even spoken, and they've decided they're gonna marry each other, and she's a virgin and the first time and all this. It's not good. It's really not good. I did not care at all. I didn't even like the sex in it because I just didn't like the story. Like it was gross, and he kept calling her my darling girl, my darling this, and I was just like, let's not. My favorite character was Grant, and he is the guy's assistant. He was cool. Otherwise, I hated it. So that's how that went. So overall, it was actually a really fun way to do this. I found 2 really great books, Go Deep and The Invitation. No, The Initiation. Those 2 were great. The other 2 sucked. Well, no, yeah, they did. They did. Naughty Boss was like, was fine. But this one really did suck. And so did the other one that wasn't even a smutty book, so. But before I end this vlog, I do have a package that I had from Amazon that I do not know. I did not order it, so. Oh! This is the world's This is the world's latest birthday gift. I know how much you love this book, so I'm happy you can now physically own it. Love you so much, Angela. I love you, Angela, and it is one of my favorite books of all time. So, this is a romance vlog. If you want a good romance book, pick up this book by R.S. Gray. They are not novellas, they're long, but oh my god, I finally, this is my first R.S. Gray book that I physically own too. Oh wow, it's kind of funny. Look on the back, it says, a fun and sexy new adult romance. Ooh, I like that. Kudos to her for doing that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love this series so much. The Summer Games, so good. So good. Oh, okay. I recommend this. I really recommend this. Thank you, Angela, I love you so much. And then the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is that I am officially a rep for Hello Lovely, and they are a really fun company. They're owned by Becca and Tina. They are 2 amazing people. They do specific author boxes and like quarterly boxes, but they are mainly a small shop that has, you know, merch. So they have these amazing sweatshirts, they have joggers, they have t-shirts, they have tank tops, they have like so much stuff like mugs and tumblers and things like that. Like, I think that they're so much fun. You probably see me wear some of their stuff. I bought stuff before I became a rep for them, like a tank top, a t-shirt, and a sweatshirt. So I do love their stuff. I do want to quickly say, I originally bought a medium in their hoodie, and it is kind of like a dress on me, and I'm 5'8", so do beware of that. But I am a medium in like all their tops and things like that. So they have a new line that just came out, and I just got my little thingy today that shows all the stuff. So there are these bookmarks that just came out. So I love books a waffle lot. If I can't bring my book, I do not want to go. Pizza is my favorite love triangle. This one says a Goode romance makes me melt. And this one, which is my favorite, says romance is my cup of tea. I love that one. And then all these also come as stickers. stickers! And who doesn't love stickers? I actually haven't opened these up yet because, you know, stickers can be delicate things, but these are really nice quality stickers. They're like a really solid vinyl, so I really do love these. I kind of want them to make that romance is my cup of tea. I want that to be like on something because that's kind of like my favorite tagline out of all of them. But yeah, so my code is princess15, and if you use it, you get 15% off your total purchase, which is actually really useful. I've used it before, not my own rope code, but I've used Jess's before, like multiple times whenever I've done an order, and it is really helpful. And also they're a small business, and it's just really great to help out a small business. So yes, that's my little spiel here. And yeah, hope you did enjoy this vlog. I know it was a bit of a mess at the end here because I'm dying. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like button down below if you want to see more of me. Please go to my channel, and until next time, thanks a bunch guys. Bye!